freeze him. Here she goes. Sorry. I'm sorry. Let's see you get out of that, Father Winter. This is happening. This is happening. What is he doing? Dave. Dave, what are you doing? What is going on? I know you're lying. Why did he do that? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having a beautifully sunny and blessed day. I am back with another Sims 4 Vanilla Let's Play Longplay video, and I'm so excited because it is officially Winterfest in my game. I don't celebrate holidays IRL, but I do enjoy when my Sims do so. So yeah, we're going to be heading into the Hernandez family household, and they're going to be opening up presents this morning. They're going to be enjoying a delicious grand meal breakfast prepared by Arturo, and we're also going to meet a new member of their family, and that is the little puppy Noodle. I imagine that Uncle Corey probably gave this to baby Mia as a Winterfest gift, but I don't think that Arturo and Miranda were privy to this information until well, Mia got the puppy. So that's what's that's what the story is. We'll also end off the day with Rex as he prepares for his big Winterfest dinner. He'll be inviting his club, the League of Void Critters, as well as his partner, Dr. Gamble. So I can't wait to see how that goes. But the celebrations do not end there, because the next day is the Winterfest Wrap Up day. Yes, that is a holiday now in my game that I just made up, so that we can continue enjoying Winterfest activities. So we're going to head over to the Curley's house because there's something big I want to show you guys. But Marjorie is going to invite Damien the Alien out to the festival grounds to celebrate at a Winterfest festival. Additionally, if you guys are still hanging out with me in this video, I'm going to end it off by creating a brand new family to put into this rotation. It's about time, okay? I mean, it'll be New Year pretty soon, at least for my Sims, so you might as well have a new family move into the block. We'll also be updating the Rindle Rose property, so I can't wait to do all that. This is going to be a very long episode, so please be sure to get cozy, get you some snacks, or game along with me if you'd like. And let's get into the video. Alright y'all, we are in the Hernandez household. Arturo made a lovely big spread as well as a winter cake. I don't know if y'all can see it at the end of the table, but Corey is here along with his love interest. Her name is Lana McKinnon. I'm fairly certain Lana comes with the Discover University EP. She's an adult sim, and I'm fairly certain she comes like that because I have aging turned off in this save, but she is so pretty. There really wasn't anything for me to change with her. I think she's lovely. But yeah, so they are sitting down for their Winterfest breakfast. Afterwards, we will have them tear into some presents. But I wanted to show y'all Noodle really quick. Look at her. Isn't she adorable? I have large breed dogs in real life, and so usually when I make Sims, I tend to have them also have larger breed dogs. So having a small one is different for me. But yeah, so they are all enjoying each other's company. There's some Winterfest music playing, and yeah, they also have matching Christmas sweaters, which I think is so cute. I'm gonna have them take a couple of photos too before the holiday is over with. It is currently only 9:30 a.m., so we still got plenty of time to do some stuff with them. But yeah, where did Lana go? I'm sure she's around here somewhere. But actually, is that her banging on the piano? Girl, Lana, please. She said, let me make myself at home. Like, all right, girl, chill out. Unrelated. Like, unrelated. But, I was trying to have Arturo pick up a few gifts for his wife and his daughter. And I see that there's origami llama and origami butterflies available. I have never ever seen this available in Plopsy before. And I thought that origami was a feature that was coming with the new EP. I mean, I don't have this. I don't even have the new EP pre-ordered or anything. I doubt I'll be able to get it anytime soon, but I've never seen this before, and I can't imagine what this even comes with. But like, has anybody else seen the origami stuff pop up on Plopsy? If you don't have anything, I don't even have Enchanted by Nature, so I can't even say, oh, it's from the Flower Press stuff, because I don't own that pack. So what is this from? Please somebody let me know. I would appreciate it. I had Arturo and Miranda add just a few extra presents to the pile, and they're supposed to start singing Flinglezibs around the Christmas tree, but they're not doing anything. They're not doing anything, but there we go. Okay, I spoke too soon. I'm so sorry. Okay, she's all right. Oh, I love that. I love them staring off dead into space. Like, my goodness. Okay, let me have somebody clean that up. And then I do want him to talk some to her. I had him do some like light flirting as well, because their romance meter was very, very low. And I don't know, I just kind of want to see where this goes. We'll have him also spout memes to her too, but I do want them to kind of get queued up to open up presents. So let's see, I think we'll click on this. We'll do open presents with Miranda, Mia, and Corey. And don't worry, I did have Corey purchase a like Christmas gift specifically for Lana so that he can give it to her, and she's not left out of this little tradition. So hopefully everyone will line up and get the presents. I'm so excited to see what everyone is going to get. I did have Arturo pick up just a few things for Mia and Miranda that are extra. Really quick though, I'm gonna increase everybody's needs really quick, because they keep wanting to either go to the bathroom or I don't know, but oh look, Miranda has a moodlet. It says, kind of a big meal, delicious, succulent, savory, sweet, mouth-watering. How many more ways can Miranda describe a meal so grand? I didn't realize that the grand meals had moodlets associated with them. That's very cute. Hopefully, oh, they're so sweet. Oh, I love them. Hopefully they'll come and open up their gifts. Okay, they're all congregating up here, but let's stop that for a second and let's come downstairs and enjoy the holiday with our family instead of being in our rooms, and open up these presents, okay? Look at Noodle. She's so cute. She is a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie, because she like barks all the time like that. I think it's a part of her traits, honestly. I think she's a barker. So love her though, but she is kind of annoying. Sorry. Is she talking about toys with him? Okay. What is going on? Are you guys gonna open up your gifts? Oh, here they go, here they go. I wonder what he's gonna get, and I hope he likes it too. It says Arturo got one garden friend. He will treasure it. Okay. Is that in his inventory? No, it's not. It must be something in the household inventory. And it looks like Mia got a wisp, which is a void critter, so that's cute. And Miranda got a garden friend as well. I'm going to have Arturo go ahead and give his wifey and child their additional gifts. I had him pick up Miranda some earrings as like a romantic gift, but we're going to gift them as a Winterfest one. And then I also had him grab 2 things for Mia. It's origami stuff, which again, I had no idea. I've never seen this before ever in my game, and I don't know what's, I don't even own, I don't even have like the Adventure Awaits expansion pack pre-ordered, so I don't know if that's associated with that or what the situation is, but it was available on Plopsy to purchase, and I've never seen it before. It could be nothing. Let's hope she likes her gift. I know she wears earrings. Oh! Does she like it? Yeah, she does. Look, we have a sentiment that's gained. It says, I really value the time we spend together, and I think it's made us closer than ever. I agree. Oh, okay. I hope she likes it too. Did she like it? I think she did. Yes, generous surprise. Mia was so happy to get a gift recently from someone and is feeling pretty special right now, as she should. She is a special little girl. Oh, look at him belly laughing with his daughter. Stop. I have Corey and Mia putting a puzzle together, and then she came down to play the piano because she was in his bedroom on his computer. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and have him queued up to give her a little gift. I had him purchase her a basic necklace just because I thought it would be a nice, you know, just a nice gift. Also, he got the gnome in his Christmas pile. I do think I'm just gonna sell it. I'm sorry. I think the gift is kind of a dud. And I really don't even know what Arturo and Miranda got, but I think I may sell it as well if it is a gnome. I will say, towards the new year, I do want Arturo and Miranda to like plan a vacation. You know, like they need like romance time, just the two of them. So I think I'll have that take place. We'll see. I hope she liked that. Let's see. says giving spirit from giving a gift successfully. Nice. Giving gifts feel great, but feels better when the recipient likes the gift. I could not agree more. I'll have him go ahead and frame this puzzle. It's a science fiction style puzzle, so I thought he would really like that. And we'll also hang it up in his room. Maybe this puzzle was one that like Arturo or maybe Miranda got for Mia to like put together or something, and maybe she's like, Uncle Corey, since I didn't get you anything for Christmas, why don't you just keep this puzzle as a reminder that we did it, you know, together on the holiday. I think that's a lovely gift. Oh, look, these are cute. Stop. I love this. I love it. It's like little aliens in party dresses and party attire. I love it. It's so sweet. I think I'm going to have him come upstairs really quick to get her away from his laptop. Like, I don't know why she keeps coming up here. Let's do some flirting. Let's have some like romance interactions lined up. I don't know why they don't already have numbers exchanged, but we'll go ahead and do that too. And then let's see. Let's do some more flirting. We'll compliment her appearance. She does look very nice. And I think we'll do some physical. Yeah, let's embrace her and just say like, thank you so much for coming. I know it's the holiday and I'm sure you wanted to spend time with your own family, so I appreciate you coming to hang out with mine. She's lovely. I think she's so cute, really. Let's turn this off though, girl. That's kind of ruining the mood. I hate that. Sorry. What are we doing down here, guys? Just flirting up. Oh, and where's Noodle? I feel like I'm neglecting poor Noodle. Let me have Mia. There's not much you can do with like the puppies, I've noticed. I've noticed that it's like it's not until they become a full adult dog that you've got some sort of, I don't know, like they're nicer to deal with, I guess. Like there's more to do. Also, I noticed when I got into my save that I have the dreaded black photos, which I'm a little peeved about, but I think I saw a video on YouTube of how to recover these, so I'm going to try my best to find it and hopefully repair these photos that are missing. Oh, is she leaving already? Girl, you just got here. It's not even 5 yet. Maybe she needs to go home to her own family, or maybe she's got her own Winterfest plans and we've kind of impeded on them. Let's have him do, sorry I keep pausing this. Let's oh my gosh, just to pause it again, girl. Let's have him do, can we, no, the only thing we can do is embrace her, which, you know, I don't want her to go yet. Let's do small talk. Let's get to know her a little bit better. Make sure we at least have knowledge of at least one of her 3 core traits. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Dang it. That's all right. Yeah. I'll have to keep that in mind, that he needs to learn at least one of her 3 core traits. So, and I don't think there's enough space in his club to ask her to join. Oh, wait. Not me telling y'all a fib. Yes, let's go ahead and invite her. Do we can't? No? What? What if we just went up to her and asked? Or is she already gone? She's probably already disappeared from the lot and I don't even see her. Well, that's alright. That's okay. If I have time, I may make arrangements in this video to have them go on an actual date. But yeah, let me check up on everybody's needs. They should be good because I did cheat the needs. Also, Miranda got a trait discovery. She is now officially a romantic sim, and we don't know what you know, like the relationship stuff going on with our husband, which is not great. So let me have her ask. I'm worried about, reminisce about wedding day. Yeah, I'm sitting here worried about Corey in a relationship that's non-existent. Meanwhile, they have a whole marriage. Oh, Lana's still here. Okay, and who is she yelling at though? Cause like I don't put up with that girl. I don't know who you think you are, but I hope you're not yelling at like our child or our dog, cause you might have to go. Let me do club. We'll invite her to the club. She seems like someone who would like the League of Void Critters, honestly. She kind of looks a little nerdy. I like her. And let's have him do the interaction I wanted him to do, which was get to know her a bit better, see what she's getting into. As well as I do want him to ask like maybe if she's got any hobbies and stuff. Ask about hobbies and skills. Baby Mia is playing by herself. Are you kidding? I'd love to join. Great, because you're in, honey. Corey has learned that Lana has a fun. Oh, rocket science. Oh, this is perfect. She'll get along fabulously with Marjorie. That's great. And she likes cooking. Nice. Very nice. Okay, okay. What else you like, girl? What else are you into? Let's. Oh. Great music. Arturo seems to be enjoying this song. Should he embrace that he likes Winter Holiday? Yeah, I think he does. I think he's that kind of cheesy dad who likes holiday music, etc. Let's have him get to know her some more. Probably just spam that interaction for now, because I want to make sure that we know her at least one of her 3 core traits. Okay, so let's get to know. And then I'm also going to have Arturo go ahead and clean this up. So let's have him clean this up, clean up. Yeah. I think we're now going to go pop over at Rex's because his dinner party starts at like 8. So, yeah. We made it over to Rex's house and he is preparing a grand Winterfest meal. He's doing a ham dinner. And I also have him queued up to make butterscotch cupcakes. If you hear that noise that's in the background of his home, it's his little Roomba. His little Roomba vacuum cleaner doing some vacuuming. But yeah, he is making some dinner. I did have him take his dinner event, and actually push back the time a little bit to 9. It was supposed to be starting at 8, but I wanted to make sure he had enough time to prepare everything. I don't usually speed through stuff, but we're going to be speeding through this right now. So hopefully the meal turns out good, because I don't know. Yeah, his skill, I was thinking, I don't really know what his skill is. Oh, but look at that. This is turning out pretty good. I thought it was ham we were having. Why did those look like ribs? Maybe I don't know. And our dinner party is starting pretty soon. I was also able to invite Lana to this as well, so we should be able to see her and Corey together again, which is great. Also, I just realized I never take a minute to actually read the descriptions of the level whenever my Sims level up. And I've been trying this thing where whenever I play The Sims, I want to read the description of everything. This is usually off on my own time because I know some people don't want to sit through it, but somebody took the time to actually write out these descriptions, and some of them are really funny. Some of them are just, whatever. But anyway, it says Rex learned the recipe for French toast and fish and chips. He also unlocked the gourmet cooking skill and will receive the competent cook moodlet when cooking. That's great. And he can also mentor other folks in homestyle cooking, which is awesome. So yeah, we now have our ham dinner prepared, and the dinner doesn't start until just a few minutes, 30 or so minutes. So that's good. And let's see what quality it is. It's excellent quality, so that's fantastic, with 12 servings, which we won't have that many folks here, but still. Right now he's finishing up his his cupcakes, but let me show y'all. I did have him pick up a few gifts for his club, so everybody's gonna get Void Critter packs. But I had him also purchase a bouquet of flowers for his lady, as well as this Octavian the Octopus doll for her. So I think those are nice gifts. Also, like I said, there's been something has happened to where these items are accidentally patched into this game, this base game for sure, because this is from the Adventure Awaits stuff. So I did pick up a paper mache shark, and I know it's not going to be in this game very long, but we'll gift it to like Lana or something, or maybe I should just gift her the wine. I don't know. I kind of wanted to save the wine. Do you know what? Maybe I should actually buy another bottle. I don't want to keep spending his money because he ain't got money to spend, but still. I mean, they are having, they're having dinner, so like, why not? What other type of nectar do they have? I meant nectar, not wine. I'm so sorry. So they've got apple, fruit, grape, and strawberry. So strawberry is the most expensive, and fruit nectar, it's just a fruity concoction, so it can be anything. I guess we'll just get the grape nectar, and we'll set it out too in case some folks would like to partake in the nectar. Then they have that as an option to get. So I'm gonna save the apple nectar. Should I put it in the fridge? Yeah, I didn't know we could put those in the fridge. So yeah, now we've got that. If he had extra money, I would have definitely put out a proper dining like display table or something, but we are broke. We're broke. Okay, so we got a pop-up. It says dinner party is about to begin. Are you ready to start? Yes. All right, folks are starting to come in. I'm so excited. Rex is just thanking Corey for coming, but we also have all these other folks to thank, Rex. So don't get hung up on just Corey. Let's also I am gonna let them have their first kiss in this video, but we're gonna wait, okay? I'm gonna have him just do something cute, just a nice kiss on the cheek. Okay, let's stop chatting with Corey. We'll also say hey to Lana, since I like to think that she's Corey's +1, so we'll just do some small talk with her, ask about her day, see how she's enjoying the holiday. We'll also thank Damien for coming too. Bob is here as well. We'll thank him for coming. And Marjorie, we already actually talked to Marjorie, so there's no need in saying anything. Also, I had no idea that pianos could play automatically, but this piano, he had the keyboard autoplay like music, so let's do jazz music again. I think that's what he had set to play earlier, and then we'll go ahead and call everyone to meal because we don't want the meal to go bad. So this is so cute. And then I'm thinking once they're finished with dinner, maybe they can all sing around the Winterfest tree. Wouldn't that be nice? What are they doing? Why are they all congregating into his office? Get out of there. Alright, so now we've gotten everyone's attention with the food bell, so hopefully they'll come and collect their food. And then I guess he should he be the one to pour a serving? Let's just pour 2 servings. Maybe we can give one to Carissa or Dr. Gamble, however you want. I'm so used to calling her Dr. Gamble now, so like, good job. This looks delicious, Rex. I'm so proud of you, buddy. Looks great. But yeah, I like that this is just playing music. It's like a little radio. I hope everyone's having a good time. I was really nervous that he wouldn't be able to open presents up with everybody, but it looks like he can, so that's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and have them open up presents, And yeah, I think this is going to be so cute. They're still singing around the tree, but that's okay. I am still going to have him give the gifts he's got in his inventory to them as well because, oh no, he's got to use the restroom. Just hold it. Just hold it, buddy. Okay. I wonder who's going to open up their gifts first. I feel like Dr. Gamble should, or Rex, because, you know, it's like it's his place. Oh, look at them hugging. I love that. Okay, so what y'all gonna do? Let's open presents with Corey, Carissa, Marjorie, Damien, Lana, and Bob. Eliza was not invited because she's not a member of the club, so maybe Bob and Eliza shared their holiday traditions earlier in the day. So I don't really think Rex knows her that well either. Are we not gonna open? Oh, this isn't nice. Alright, well then we'll go ahead and just give, it's a good thing he's got these. So we'll go ahead and gift, I think we'll gift Damien the Wiccan card. I have him lined up to give everybody else's their gift, but it does look like he just got a pop-up. It says where the heart is. Looks like Rex just befriended a homebody sim. Homebodies are sims that often prefer a quieter life. They tend to enjoy calmer, craft-related hobbies rather than raucous adventure seeking. They might also be a bit more introverted than other sims. In terms of sim preferences, would you say that Rex likes homebody sims? Yeah, I would. I think he is kind of hinges on being a homebody sim himself. So, all right. So he's given a Winterfest gift to Bob. Again, it's a void critter card, so hopefully he likes it. I know Damien liked his because we got a good moodlet from it. Wait, is she opening up a gift? Did she just do that? I know I had him queued up to give one to Marjorie too. So that could have been from it. Give Winterfest gift. Okay, stop chatting. Go ahead and give her her gift. And then we got to give our lovely lady hers. And speaking of which, where is she actually? Is she back here? She keeps going to his room. And look, she keeps getting on people's computer. I don't get it. I'm going to have him also use the restroom because I know he's getting tired. It is getting pretty late. Stop. Let's go ahead and give a Winterfest gift to her as well. We'll do the exotic bouquet of flowers. Hopefully Marjorie likes her void critter card. Yes, she does. Oh, I love Marjorie. Alright, Rex, go ahead and use the restroom and then hurry along so you can give your boo thing her flowers. Because she's in here. Maybe she, you know, I said this before. Dr. Gamble is not, she's not into the same things Rex is into. So perhaps she just kind of isolated herself from the rest of the group because maybe she doesn't understand their jokes. Maybe she doesn't understand what their hobbies are and stuff, so she's a little embarrassed. I've been there before. It's like you don't really know what to say because you're in a group of people you're not normally hanging with, so it could be a little awkward. But you know what? The best thing to do is just to put yourself out there and, you know, just try it, see what happens. And if it fails, then it's okay. What do we have to apologize for? Oh, it's from when she asked to move in with him. Ugh, no, it's so bad, but like, I didn't say that they had a strained relationship. That was an option. Oh, they are opening up presents. Oh, wow, that was kind of belated. It looks like we got an inspirational mouse poster. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. If it's worth any money, it's going straight up for sale. I'm so sorry. I guess he doesn't have to use the restroom anymore. Oh, look. Okay. Did we give the gift? Has the gift been given? Oh, even more ashamed. Hold on. He got a moodlet. It says even more ashamed from feeling guilty about someone feeling bad. When Rex feels like he wronged a sim, seeing that sim unhappy makes him feel bad. Is it Rex's fault? I mean, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. She wanted to move in with you like so quickly, my man. And oh, it's already 3 a.m. She wanted to move in so very quickly, and it just didn't make sense to me. So, and he's not ready for that. Like I already said my piece on this. What do you mean you can't give the gift because of dressers in the way? Oh, not her having her hands up. Okay, girl, chill out. You're trying to give... Let's apologize. We'll just go ahead and apologize. Just walk around it. Just walk around it. You could do it, Carissa. Just walk around it. Carissa literally couldn't move around the dresser, so I'm going to have him apologize now. Hopefully that's good. And now let's go ahead and give her her little... Look at this. That's so funny. The gift papercraft to her is just killing me. Let's do romantic affection. Give romantic gift. And we're going to do the white octopus. I think I'll just keep the shark for now, because I know that it'll get fixed and it'll be patched out of the game. Because I'm thinking that's what's probably taking place. I'll have to go to Reddit and see. Is she leaving? Girl, please stay around. What are you doing? Form a group. Form it with just her. I think everybody else is starting to head home. And accept this love. Alright, Rex is going to present Carissa with her romantic gift, but Corey is still here. And so he does need to go home because he's kind of ruining the mood. And I don't want her to leave because she keeps leaving off the lot. And I'm afraid she's going to be like, it's 4 a.m. so it's time. Oh, look, she placed a present under there. That was very sweet. Stop talking to Corey, Rex. We've got other things we need to do. She's sad. She's upset. Give her a gift, please. Make her day. Make her day. Hopefully she likes the little octopus. It kind of just reminded me of like a Valentine's gift. You know the little plushies that you get around Valentine's? Okay, is Corey gone? I wanted this to be a little romantic, so let me set the mood really quick. 1 second. Let's have... Can y'all sit together? Go sit down on the couch, please, before I get angry. Oh, so y'all can have your first smooch. I love that playing too, by the way. I like the music on there more than the radio, I think, if I'm being honest. Okay. They're both sitting down, so let's go ahead and have him do a first kiss. Girl, don't go look at our trash can, please. Here they go. Yay! I hope she's happy. Also, I did update her wardrobe because she was kind of giving Bella Goth a little bit. She had a lot of red, black, and I think gray in her wardrobe. So, yeah, I had to fix that. It looks like they're both very satisfied, which is excellent. And his attraction to her is neutral. So I guess we still need to work on them getting to know each other a little bit better. They do still have their sentiments that are negative, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. And let's propose. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. We can't ask her to stay the night. We quite literally don't have the space for her to, you know. So let's see. Let's share my personality quirks. Yeah, why not? Let's talk about our personality with her, with Dr. Gamble. Be like, girl, I don't know. I'm just a quirky man, and you're so sophisticated. Do you like that, or like what? It says Rex shared some of his personality quirks with Carissa. Carissa's now aware of Rex's traits. Okay, that's good. Let's also ask more about like this. Explain attraction level. Okay. And then let's do, yeah, let's ask. What? She didn't like that? Your attraction to me is, I know that's what she didn't like. I'm not sure why you needed to explain that, but thanks, I guess. I know. Attraction? You're alright, I guess. I don't think I don't think anything is particularly wrong with you, at least. No, it's so it's so difficult, I think, and so overwhelming to see if like people even find you attractive. The struggle is so real for that too. It's like nerve-wracking because it's like, you may think you look all right, and then they're probably like, oh Lord, you know what I mean? It's very difficult. So it does seem like they're both satisfied in their romantic feelings about the other, but when it comes to attraction, it's neutral. This could be because they don't, I mean, Rex doesn't have all three core of her traits known. And maybe it's also because they don't know a lot about each other. So we'll just continue to work on that. Y'all, when I say I did not cue that up, I did not cue this up. This is an autonomous interaction that Rex has decided to do. And that's to talk about marriage. I don't know why, but it's not... Let me turn this off. I don't know if he should have brought that up to her. But you know what? I think we'll give her our residence keys so that she can come by whenever she likes. Maybe that will make amends for her not being able to move in. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know why he was talking to her about that, because he is not in the position to do that. So, just saying. Let's hold hands, and then we shall send her on her way. She needs to go home. It's 6 a.m. in the morning, and it's now Winterfest Wrap Up Day. Good grief. It's around 2:30 the next day. It is officially Winterfest Wrap Up Day, which just means that any Winterfest activities the Sims want to continue doing, they can do so and get a day off of work. So that's always good. Marjorie and her friends are at the fairgrounds, which is now decked out in Winterfest decor. I will say I had only planned for Marjorie, Damien the Alien, and Corey and Lana to attend the fair together, but because there were so many of them and they're all in a club, it automatically pulls it into a club gathering. So yeah, Rex and Bob are all here, and that's okay. I don't mind it. It's just it wasn't my intention. So perhaps after Rex's dinner last night, they had already discussed about meeting up at the fairgrounds in the afternoon and just enjoying the holiday before it's officially over. So I'm gonna stick with that story. I'm gonna show you around really quick on the fairgrounds. Do you know how, like, in some places, at least in the States, you can go to parks and events and stuff like that, and it'll have like the comically large Christmas holiday stuff, like the very big trees that are decorated and stuff like that. That's kind of the vibe that I was going for this. Hopefully I executed it okay, to where it doesn't feel too much. This is supposed to be like an area where Father Christmas would come and sit. For the Winterfest Wrap Up, the only traditions that are for this holiday is having a festive spirit and seeing Father Winter, because I didn't have him on the Winterfest Eve or Winterfest holidays. So maybe he'll make an appearance here. I don't know. But we do have a very large Santa statue or Father Winter statue that they could take photos in front of, which I may have them do. It is getting a little cloudy. I think it's just because it's so snowy outside. I had Marjorie also hire a food stall vendor so that they could get something to eat after they get done skating, but they did do some dancing earlier. It looks like Corey is still enjoying himself dancing. And I may have them ride the Ferris wheel together, or at least Marjorie and Damien ride the Ferris wheel together. I think that would be nice. Again, just some like Christmas or I guess Winterfest decor. And I did go ahead on this lot and add some chairs in front of the movie screen so that folks can actually sit down and watch a movie together. So yeah, this is now updated for the holiday. And like I said, I am going to change it out by the season. So the next one will be spring, so this will be decorated to fit that time frame. So I'm really excited about that. But also, I guess I should add that this roller rink is now an ice rink, so that's what they're doing. They're ice skating together. I kind of want her to also take some photos with some of her friends. Let's do a friendly photo with, I think she technically has a larger relation, like a more stronger relationship with Rex and Corey. So we'll take one with Rex, and then I'll have her try to get one with Corey and with Damien. I do want her to get to know Damien just a little bit better. And while I said this before, I don't see Marjorie getting into a relationship with just anybody. Girl. She's I don't think would get into a relationship with Damien either. I think she really just wants to know about him, his culture. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's it like living in outer space? Because I'm gonna assume she has a sneaking suspicion that he is an alien, but I don't think he's come out to his friends to say that, so I don't think anyone else knows but her. I don't know. Marjorie does seem like the type of she seems like the type of person that would take like a DNA sample secretly from somebody and go run tests on it and be like, aha, I was right. You're not from here. I was right. Marjorie is getting her grub on because she is starving. Or she should be. I don't know what she's doing. I had her order a cheeseburger, so hopefully she'll come get it before somebody else gets it from her. Okay, there she goes. I also set out some warming lamps because, yeah, I just realized it is freezing cold, so odds are the Sims, even though they got their winter wear on, they're probably a little chilly. It's already almost like 5, oh, she's eating. It's already almost 5 p.m., so I'm gonna have her finish up doing her... She's turning on all these lamps. I didn't realize that they actually had to come and turn them on themselves. But I do want her to go ahead and ride with Damien Chester before it gets way too late. And they also still need to take a photo in the photo booth station because they haven't done that yet. Yes, they're all sitting together eating some dinner, I guess, at this point. And it looks like her and Lana are really hitting things off too, which I love that. I figured that they would have a very good dynamic because it seems to me like they're very similar. Let me actually have her get to know Lana just a little bit better. Let's do some small talk, get to know. And also, I will say, Lana is also a genius. Like, I don't know if we've learned that about her yet. Probably not. But, okay, not us learning about her finances. I didn't ask that. Nor did I want to know. It's none of my business, okay? But, she is creative and she's a genius from what I remember in Cass. So, I don't know. I just feel like they'd have really good compatibility. Have her get to know her again. And then we do need to go take a photo. Let's take a photo, friendly photo with Damien the Alien. Looks like we also gained a sentiment with Lana, and we also have learned that she does have this skill level in fitness, which is fantastic. Let's see. What is the sentiment? Oh, we got a growing closer from quality time. It says Marjorie appreciates that Lana makes time for her. Time spent together seems to bring them closer. Okay, love that. Wait, and she graduated? Did she graduate from... Okay, I saw that for a second and I was like, oh, did she graduate from college? Because I didn't do that. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I know I have said this like a bajillion times about this man, but he is so cute. I don't know what it is about Damien the Alien that I just find so cute. I mean, he came like pretty adorable when we ran up on him in San Myshuno. Rex was having a karaoke night with his coworkers, and yeah, I don't know. I just think he's so adorable. I was able to get a photo with him at the photo booth station, and I gifted a copy of that photo to Damien, but it looks like we also got a sentiment with him just now, and we've learned a trait about him. He has the practice makes perfect trait, which I think is cute, and our relationship bit has updated to friend. I can't remember if it was that or not, but if it was, just ignore me. And then it does say that we have a closer from happy memories sentiment. It says Marjorie feels close to Damien from good times and happy memories, which I love that. We also took a few photos with some of the other members of the club, and I just had her give oh, it's Father Winter. Father Winter, can't you sit down here? Attempt to swipe. What? Huh? Is she? No. Yeah, why does it have that? What? Okay, that's interesting. She is not a kleptomaniac, but let's do a funny intro to him. This must be, I don't know who this is, because this is actually not the Father Winter I expected to I have a different Father Winter that I got off the gallery that has like a whole wife, so there's like two Father Winters, like, you know. Can we ask him for something? Like a gift? Probably not. Do you know what would be funny? If we freezed him. Let's do it. Freeze him. Here she goes. Sorry. I'm sorry. Let's see you get out of that, Father Winter. Anyway, it's getting late, so I'm gonna have her go home. It's time to end this gathering and head straight home because I gotta show y'all something in their household. Y'all, oh my gosh, I did not do this. I did not plan this. I literally just had her come to her house and I was going to show y'all something, but this is happening. This is happening. I gotta take a picture. I can't believe that this is happening. Do y'all think it's because she was talking to Damien? He said, yo, my friend in this club she's on to me. Can y'all like, or maybe he was like, maybe he hollered at one of his homies and was like, hey, do you think you could maybe surprise my friend by an abduction? Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is happening. I've never had a sim, dude. Like, this is a first for me. So let me take a photo because this is so, wow, this is crazy. So I'm going to take a photo of this and then I'm going to tell y'all something about their household. I know this is just all over the place, but I'm just excited. There she goes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. So what happens now? Is she gonna come back or like be abducted? I can't believe it. Anyway, let me show y'all something while she is living her dream, because that's what it is. I mean, that's what she's doing. She's living her dream. So rookie mistake on my part. I had accidentally left the enable story progression or enable neighborhood stories. I had left that on by mistake, and when I came in their household to do some like last minute decorating for the Winterfest holiday, because I thought that I might do something here too, but I thought it would be way too much for me to try to do all that in a video. Grandpa Bruno, I guess, has had a child. Don't know whose child this is. Don't know where he came from. I can only assume that he is adopted. Like, I don't know. He doesn't have any other parents, so I assume he was adopted by Bruno, right? This brings up like a lot of questions. Like, why would he, y'all let me know in the comments, why would Grandpa Bruno adopt a baby? Where is he? His name is Waylon. He came with that name, which I actually really like. I like that name, and I think it suits the baby perfectly fine. Let me go ahead and feed this child, bottle feed. I had thought about, since it was my mistake and I didn't turn off the neighborhood stories, I had thought about, well, maybe I should just delete the child out of their household. But then I was like, no, I don't think I want to, because I couldn't do that. Like, I usually have neighborhood stories turned off, so this rarely happens to me. But for whatever reason, I think maybe I did something during like the update, or I don't know, something happened to where that wasn't the case. And so I just didn't feel right about doing that, so I didn't. She's still getting abducted. I wonder what she's thinking about. Made a new good friend. I'm sure this was from earlier, but it would be funny if it would be so funny if like it's like making a new friend, a new alien friend. I love that. Anyway, so yeah, Grandpa Bruno, oh please take care of him. I can't do the crying. Sorry. Grandpa Bruno adopted this child. I have a photo of him being a newborn too. I'll probably pop it in a second, but I think he is very cute, and maybe because he and Dave have not been seeing eye to eye, do you know what I mean? Maybe he's like, I'm gonna try again. He said, I still got time. He said, I still have time. I'm gonna try again with a second son. But then that also raises the question of, because as far as their story lore goes, Bruno was obviously the original owner of Curleys, and Curleys has been given to Dave to run. So would that mean that Waylon also now owns part of... One second, Bruno, please take care of this child. I think he needs a diaper change. I have a whole setup. I took out Bruno's desk and computer because it didn't actually make sense as to why he would even have that. He don't like technology. So I set this up as like a little nursery area for Waylon. And that then also raises the question of, when Waylon gets older, where is he going to reside? Where is he going to live? Do you know what I mean? And I don't know. I may have Marjorie also move out. Oh my gosh. Girl, are you okay? Oh, they're gone. They're gone now. Is she pregnant? Is she gonna have babies pregnant with alien babies? It says aliens. Awesome. From being abducted. Yeah, she's gonna love that. It says seeing all that amazing alien technology truly boggles the mind, even when it's being used on you. I love that for you, girl. I really do. How do you feel though? Do you know what I mean? Like what's going on in your little head right now? Abducted by aliens. Aliens hovering over Riverside Roost decided to give Marjorie an out-of-this-world experience. Literally, yeah. I'm going with the thing that Damien hooked her up. He said he said, I got a friend down here who is she's really into aliens, and she already knows I'm an alien. Like she's found out. She's pulled the DNA. And y'all think y'all could do a little Winterfest, surprise and be like, just go abduct her. I think she'd really like that. How do you find out if you are with like a child with like a, do you know what I mean? I'm having her do this since she is in a focused mood right now, because that is crazy. I've never had my sim be abducted before, so that was quite enjoyable. Anyway, back to Bruno. I think what I'll do, once Waylon is like entering into the toddler era of his life, I probably will have Marjorie move out. She can't afford it because she is living off, really, her dad, I think, pays for everything in the house. So I'll have her move. I already plan on creating an apartment complex in Willow Creek. It's also going to be the same apartment complex that Corey will eventually move in. So I think it'll be towards the start of the new year for the Sims, right? Like for the Sims in Sim time. Once New Year's is over, he's going to move out. And I think Marjorie will also move out too and live in the same apartment complex, because why not? I think I'll do that as a separate video for y'all too. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing me build some new buildings for this Let's Play. If not, I'll just probably go ahead and do it and then show you guys once it's done. I don't know if that's something y'all enjoy or what the case is, but anyway, she's going to be fixing on her rocket. This was just such a nice surprise. I'm so happy for her, but I am curious, is she pregnant with a little alien baby? Because then we're gonna have 2 babies in the house, and so we need to figure out what we're gonna do with that situation. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna have Marjorie go ahead and come in and get some sleep, because it's like 4 a.m. in the morning. All the Winterfest activity is done. Yeah, so yeah, there's now a new addition to their little family, Waylon. We'll just kind of have to see how his story unfolds. We do now have something new to look forward to with not just Corey, but also with Marjorie trying to move out towards the beginning of their new year after New Year's. And so yeah, I think now I'm going to go ahead and move over to the cast, because I'm really eager to move somebody into the Rindle Rose lot, and I want to update it. I kind of have an idea of the kind of family that's going to live here, and so I'll explain that in cast with you guys. I'm not going to change too much in terms of like the color scheme of the Rindle Rose house, because I actually like it, but it is going to be updated similar to how I did the Hernandez home, where it just feels a little bit more with the times, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna pop into Cass and get the family settled and everything created, and then also give them jobs and update the home of where they're going to live. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the Winterfest activities for this video, and this was really fun. A lot of surprises for sure have taken place. Also, I just looked up if female Sims get pregnant after an abduction. They don't. So I should have known that, but obviously that shows how ignorant I am of that event, because I've never had that happen. So I would have known, but now I know. And with that being said, though, it makes me all the more eager to get her rocket like upgraded with the black hole feature so that we can explore 6am with her. So at least she does have, if anything, I think this makes it even more real of her ambition to travel to 6am. She has a friend that is an alien. She has been abducted by aliens. She knows the tech that's up there. She understands it, and she wants to go back. So that is in her future. Visiting 6am is in her... Wait a minute. What is he doing? Dave. Dave, what are you doing? What is going on? I know you're lying. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Why did he steal her rocket? Oh, and I think he's going through a midlife. Yeah, he's going through a midlife crisis. What does he want to do? Sleep in a coffin? Take a scenic bike ride? Explore the outdoors? Woohoo in risky places? With who? With who? Alright. Okay, how long does that last? Should I even do this with him? He's kind of put a kink in my schedule by doing that. Y'all saw that. That wasn't me. Alright. So our crisis lasts for 6 days and 13 hours. That's interesting. I think I can at least fulfill the coffin thing. I may go ahead and buy him a little coffin. Have him take a snooze in it. I can also do the bike. The bike is going to be an easy thing. Explore the outdoors, explore caves and other special areas around the world. Try walking around and exploring the various areas around the world, but be careful, it's dangerous out there. Alright. And then woohoo and risky places. Dave wants to get frisky pretty much anywhere, just not in a bed. Okay, I mean, I think these are pretty doable. Sometimes I be having my Sims midlife crises be insane. Like insane. They're wanting to buy vaults, money vaults, and golly, all kinds of stuff. Let me I'll probably sell off some of the decor, the sciencey decor, and we'll get rid of this too. We don't need it. We don't want it. Let's look up a coffin really quick for our man. Because if he wants it, I already said in one of my other previous videos that I would try my best to honor his midlife crises. I don't know why I feel bad for Dave. There's something about him that just feels very sad. Very sad. So I don't know. I feel bad for him. I do have vampires, right? And yeah, okay. I was like, I was about to say, why else would I have that? How much is this actually? We just want a cheap little coffin. We don't need like one that's ballin'. We just need a little box. We'll have him sleep in it. Disco nap? Yes. Oh gosh, that scared me. Okay. Dave has safely returned home. Good. Don't ever do that again. That's not yours. Okay? Don't touch your daughter's stuff. What the heck? Alright, go ahead and sleep in your little pine box. Tell me how you enjoy it. I hope it's peaceful. Okay guys, so we are in Cass, and here's the idea that I have. I've not done like just an engaged couple before in Cass. So I'm gonna have just an engaged couple that is recently moved to Willow Creek, specifically in the neighborhood that Rex and all of his compadres live in. I'm thinking that they're originally from San Sequoia, but have decided to move out of the city to open up a gym, fitness / spa business. So they are going to own a small business, and the plan is to renovate is it Burners and Builders that's in Willow Creek, or is it Movers and Shakers? Or is that in Oasis Springs? Whatever the gym is referred to as in Willow Creek. They have taken over management, and they are doing a complete remodel of that whole building. It's going to be a small business that does fitness and also spa related activities like yoga, the sauna, that sort of vibe. So these are going to be very healthy Sims, young, vibrant, ready to conquer the world, etc. Business owners just starting out, fresh slate, don't have any children. Yeah, and they've got a wedding too that they're planning. So big moves for this couple. I'm thinking too, like, the goal obviously would be that they would befriend the folks that is in their little neighborhood, so that they already have a circle of friends to invite to their wedding. And at some point I'm gonna add, I think what I've discovered about playing through with this let's play is, I think this is slowly becoming like a forever world. So I have 2 versions of the save. I don't know if y'all have ever done this before, especially if you're somebody that posts your Sims progress online. But I have a personal version where I can just play and not worry about the effects, but then I have this one that I actually share the progress with online. So there's 2 different storylines that are happening, right? And I think in that save, the personal save that I play in, it's still summer, so it's not even fall or winter, it's behind, technically speaking. So I think this is slowly becoming a forever save for me, to where in lieu of just bulldozing every single lot, and I'm just slowly kind of working through it. And maybe that's not that I'm trying to tell anyone what to do, but I'm just saying maybe that's a more bite-sized way to approach a forever world situation. If you're wanting to make one, perhaps you just kind of start in a normal save. Do you know what I mean? Like a fresh save, regardless if the townies are, people that you want to be seeing, regardless if the builds are stuff you want. You can slowly adapt over time, change them out, add new Sims in. I've pretty much kept the townies as is, unless my Sims interact with them, they're friends, and then I'll change them. But for the most part, what I've been doing is I'll take out Sims that to me look kind of not great, not attractive, or they're dressed funny or something like that. And I say attractive meaning they've got huge eyeballs or something, or these weird, you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Sometimes I'll fix them, sometimes I'll, but regardless, that's what I've been doing. And so I wonder if maybe that's a better way to approach, because I've wanted to do a forever world, but then when I think about it, it feels so daunting. The task itself feels so daunting, because I know I'm gonna want to start from basically scratch. And I think just a better way to approach it, or at least to approach maybe a test run of doing a forever world, is just start a fresh save. Start a fresh save, guys, and then replace the things as you need. And you could renovate the lots if you wanted to. You could I don't know, even add stuff from the gallery if you wanted to, build something new if you wanted to, when you see the need for it. Do you know what I mean? Once you come to that point where it's all right, there's nowhere for my Sims to go have a nice fancy dinner, maybe I should either get one off the gallery, or maybe I should just make one myself. So yeah, I think that's what's kind of been this slowly developing into, is a forever world situation, and I'm here for it, honestly. I've not ever played quite like this, if I'm being honest. This is very much like a test run of playing this way. And if y'all are ever wondering like how do you do this, my rule of thumb, at least what I've developed now, is that I spend probably 30 to maybe 35 minutes, sometimes 40, in each household. So sometimes it ends up like literally the 2-hour mark of some of these videos is quite literally the 2 hours that I'm spent playing. And the only edits that I'm doing is if I'm saying like things on repeat, because sometimes I have I have a very bad habit of repeating myself even if I've already said something already that's similar to what's been said. But yeah, essentially what it is I'll just edit out parts that I feel like are kind of irrelevant, or it's a repeat of something I've already expressed, or if it's just like moments where I don't really have anything to say. So yeah, I'm I don't know where I'm going with that, but hopefully y'all understand what I'm trying to convey. It may just sound like a bunch of nonsense, but anyway, this particular family, like I said, they're very entrepreneurial. This is going to be Min-Jun Park, and this is his fiancée, Lauressa Park. Min-Jun is going to have the aspiration of esteemed entrepreneur, and I'm going to give his fiancée Lauressa a basically a wellness related aspiration. I think that would be really nice. But yeah, I can definitely see in the future, as this Let's Play grows, that I'm probably going to be adding, well, there's no probably, I am, along with like the along with Rita, if y'all remember Rita from the last episode, I need to add her store because she's going to be owning a boutique. So she'll have a store, and I'm going to also add a vet clinic, so I'll need to put a vet in here soon, and I'll probably create that family off to the side, because I don't know if it's going to be a family that I play as. I don't know, we'll see. I have been curious about the vet career because I've not played it in such a long time. So yeah, I do want to put like a vet in this save, as well as I want to do a tattoo parlor in here as well, because that's not something that I've played, as. What else had I thought about? Oh yeah, I want to do a cafe too. I've actually thought about this often, and it's actually having the pancakes open up like a coffee shop. And I know that would be kind of like competition for Curley, but I don't know, I feel like it gives a fun new option for the Sims to go and visit. Do you know what I mean? So this is the progress that I've made so far with Min-Jun, and I like how he's coming out. I think he and Lauressa both are going to have a very alternative look about them. Because as I was fiddling, trying to form out his face too, I kind of like the idea that whatever sim I create that's going to operate, run and operate the tattoo parlor, perhaps they're good friends with the parks. Do you know what I mean? Maybe they too came from San Sequoia and decided to basically follow their friends to Willow Creek and try to establish a business as well. I just feel like there are certain things with the businesses and hobbies pack that I've yet to explore, and fitness, doing a gym situation, is definitely one of them. And I don't know, I know that you can run a gym, and I just want to do that. I want to try it and see how I like it. So yeah, I don't know how his his fits should be, because I do want them to retain a sort of sporty look about them, but also I want them to feel very like I said, like alternative. Like I want them to feel like I like that actually. I do like that. Also, if y'all notice, he has gauges in. I added that off camera, but also I reinstalled my Eco Lifestyle because Eco Lifestyle runs okay. Like it runs perfectly fine in this save, but I had uninstalled it for like my very veggie legacy stuff, so I don't know if it's gonna work in my very veggie legacy thing because I've not tried it. So I need to try it because I do have one of those episodes coming up pretty soon, and my main characters are missing their gauges and they need those back. So yeah, I think maybe a hoodie would be really nice with these pants. I like these pants, by the way. I think they're cute. Maybe not like that. I'm thinking something a little bit more, yeah, like kind of close to the, like more form-fitting. Is that the right word? Like a little more form-fitting would be nice. Oh, I kind of like this. It's very bright, but I like how this looks. So we're going to go with that. And then let's give him some socks. Oh, I forgot to put some fingernails. I've liked doing these fingernails that we got in one of the most recent updates. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on Min-Jun before I forget. And then I think with shoes, he'd probably wear sneakers. I say alternative, but maybe this doesn't look alternative enough, but he is a sporty guy. So like, hello, you know what I mean? Like he's gonna wear sporty clothes, like outfits. Also, let me go over his preferences with you guys because I was picking them, but I wasn't explaining like why I was picking them. So he likes fitness, handiness, cooking, baking, wellness, affection, deep thoughts, discussing interests, flirtation, family motivated sims, bunny sims, optimistic sims, pop music, and summer strut music. I think I'm going to change this to the summer strut don't feel right, and neither does the pop music now that I say it out loud. I'm gonna change this to alternative music, and we're gonna also change it to metal. So yeah, that's what he likes, that's what he's into. For dislikes, he does not like gossip or ambitionless sims. Turn on and turn offs, he likes academic, health and sports, self-employed sims, and then he likes flirting, affection, homebody, and funny sims. Oh, and spirited, I'm sorry. Spirited sims as well. I'm gonna give him like one of those beanie hats really quick. Didn't we recently get like an update? Yeah, to this one. Is it this color that was added? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it either. If I'm being honest. Maybe we should do blue instead. Like the navy blue or red, maybe? I don't mind the yellow. The yellow is actually not that bad. I think we'll stick with that. He's really cute, actually. I think he's cute. I'm going to also kind of give him a bit of a slouch. I know that seems like he wouldn't have a slouch, but like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I like it, so I'm going to keep it. His traits is that he is family oriented, active, and materialistic. I've said this before in the past, but I really do like to have my Sims have 2 positives and 1 negative trait. And I've seen folks do it a lot of different ways, so whatever way you're comfortable with is, you know, that's completely personal and up to you. But yeah, I just like for them to have at least 2 positive, 1 negative trait. I just think it makes sense, you know what I mean? I think I will add another outfit for him because this isn't an overly large family, and I'm always afraid that if I overstack the outfits for my Sims, then it slows up like the game. But to be honest, I've not really had any sort of issue when it comes to like any of this. Like as I'm thinking about it, like just playing the game vanilla, I've not come up against anything that would have been like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that could just be me being paranoid for absolutely no reason. I like these pants on him. This feels, I don't know, this feels right to me. It feels right. So yeah, let me also update his cap. Maybe I should stay with the yellow. Green? What do we think about green? Blue? Did I already pick that one? I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling that cap with the pants because it doesn't quite, yeah. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot we had this cap. This comes with businesses and hobbies, so I may change. Yeah, I think let me see what this looks like with this first outfit. So let's look at this. Okay, what if we did white? How do we feel about it? I don't know. Oh, I kind of like this green. I know it doesn't technically match the fit, but it feels different. So I like it. I'm going to keep that. Maybe he has a variety of those. And actually with this go with that, it does. I mean, it flows pretty nicely, so we'll just keep it. I do like doing that. Like I like seeing the same sort of item of clothing throughout some of the outfits because it feels realistic. Why is his hair red? What the heck? Let me make sure it stayed black. I think it did. Sometimes that does happen, I've noticed, and I'm not really sure why. I'll have a color selected for my sim, and it'll change hair color if I move to a different wardrobe category, and I don't like that. That's all right. I'm thinking for his formal wear, yeah, I feel like he would wear something like this. Feels very, I don't know, it does feel quite fashionable, but at the same time it also feels just different from like a traditional looking formal outfit, if that makes sense. So let me see, what other, do these match? Not really. I can't remember what pants go with what. Let me see, here it is. I don't know if I like the pants. Now that I'm looking at them, I don't think I like the pants. Let me see. Okay, let's try these ones. Let's try the black. I don't think I like those. These are a little bit better. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's change the shoes as well. Maybe the gray ones. Yeah, I like that. Do I like it though? Am I just saying that? Let's try something else. Oh, you know what? I actually do like this fit from the Love Struck. The Suave Statement. I was gonna go with the blue on the other one, so I might as well do that with this. It looks good. Let me go back to his, I want to make sure I have all of his accessories and I have some makeup on him. So I want to make sure that transfers over to his other fits as well. I always do this. I always put a little bit of something to make the face stand out. Give it some definition and, you know, look like the sim is in fact alive. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes they look a little too bland. Alright, now for his athletic wear, I feel like since he does own a gym, perhaps it makes sense for him to have multiple outfits. Do you know what I mean? That are like related to his business. So I am going to change, let's see. I'm going to give him a couple different choices when it comes to what he's wearing. And I do think I want like a long, like almost like a cold weather version of the outfit, and like more of a summertime version of the outfit. And then we're going to give him basically a uniform, and his fiance will have a uniform too, so I'll be sure to put that on there, because I think the spa day has like an emblem on it that looks as if it's a part of, it looks like it's a part of an actual business. Does that make sense? So I'll do that in just a second, but I'm thinking this will be the outfit for the cold weather months. Then I'll change this to something more suitable for warmer temp. I think orange is his color. I think orange is his color. Let's see, let's check out this. Maybe not orange and black. I don't want him to be looking like a pumpkin. So does this match this? No, it doesn't. That's the one thing I don't like about like the stuff that came with Spa Day. Is it just me, or does it feel like none of it matches? Like it legitimately just feels like none of the stuff actually matches. I'm kind of hating those shorts now. Let's try something different, buddy. Let's try these gray ones. Well, they're kind of gray. They're more of like a charcoal-y color, I suppose. And then I think I'm going to change the socks to something different. Let's do these ones instead. And I think I'll probably change his shoes. I know I just said that. I don't like to, but maybe he has another pair. Of course he'd have another pair of sneakers. What the heck? He's into fitness, so of course he's going to have another pair of sneakers. Alright, so now it's time to create Lauressa, and I'm so excited. I think that she would really be in charge of like the wellness portion of the gym. So if Min-Jun is taking care of more of like the athletic fitness bodybuilding part of the fitness center, the gym that they're running, I think she would be the one to do more of the yoga, maybe even offer massage, like sports sort of massage stuff for athletes and stuff like that. So I think she would probably have the self-care specialist aspiration. It says the sim wants to make it big with monetizing wellness activities like offering manicures or tending the massage table at the spa. But I do still want her to be able to do the yoga stuff. So is there not something that also... Do you know what I mean? The inner peace aspiration says the sim is on a quest to achieve inner peace. Although true harmony is sometimes ephemeral, what's important is developing tools to help mitigate negative emotions. I think we'll just stick with the self-care specialist. We're just gonna stick with it. She's gonna be active as well. Again, her and her fiance both like to be doing something. Okay, so I kind of like the idea of her also being a vegetarian. I don't know why I feel like that aligns with it. It feels like it aligns. In terms of having a negative trait though, I don't know what her negative trait should be. If she's practicing wellness, like wellness of mind and body, then you know, one would think that she's got it together, right? You know, like you're thinking there's no way she has any you know, bad tendencies, because she's got it together. But she needs to have some sort of negative. Okay, so non-committal, that would be kind of interesting. Oh, that would be so interesting, actually. Could you imagine, like, you move with your fiance, you're taking this big step of becoming business owners together, you've just bought a house, and someone's non-committal. I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, okay. For activities, I think I'm gonna have her like cooking, dancing, fitness, of course, and definitely wellness. So I'm gonna go down here to the wellness. I think she also likes romance as well. And then for conversation topics, I think she likes affection. She doesn't like arguments. She likes deep thoughts. And maybe she also enjoys stories too. Oh, do you know what? I think she's one of those types of people. Oh my gosh, have y'all met these? I love these folks because I know I'm not one of them, but like whenever I'm around them, they always make, I don't know, they make you feel a little special, I guess, because that's just their energy that they put off. But those folks that are like, I'm a hugger, do you know what I mean? They're like, bring it in, I'm a hugger, I love hugs, and they usually just radiate optimism and stuff. So I think she's all about that. I think she also likes Spirited Sims too. For the music, I think she's more down for like comfort music, almost like, I guess, like spa music, honestly. Let's see, do we have focus music? Yeah, we'll do focus music, and I think she probably enjoys nature soundscapes as well, and new disco. That's her thing. Definitely the polar opposite of her fiance, so it is what it is. I think she likes career-minded Sims, health and sports related Sims, nature Sims as well. And I don't think she enjoys slackers. One thing about her man, Min-Jun, I think he is a hard worker. I think she likes ambitious Sims. I don't know why it was hard for me to say for a second. I think she likes funny ones, hard-working ones, and nature enthusiast. Let's, oh, wait. Is there one that's for athletic Sims? Or no? Is this just the, yeah, this is just the characteristics. And then the way of life, I already put, okay. All right, okay, I'm with it, I'm following. I think she likes flirtation and gifts. No, I can't see her liking gifts. We'll do physical intimacy. I don't think she's into the gifts. I don't think she really has a preference with hair color. I don't think any of these affect her, to be honest. So that's Lauressa. Those are her turn-ons, turn-offs, and her preferences. Let's go ahead and get her created. I kind of think she has a bit of an athletic build to her, similar to how Miranda does, but Miranda is a little more narrow, I think, in some parts of her physique. And so I think Lauressa is a little more curvaceous. I wish we had a hip slider. Every time I go right here, I want to try to adjust the hips, but I'm like, oh my gosh. This one doesn't have that. I don't have any CC in here, so I can't do that. That's all right. But yeah, I think she has a little bit more curves in her form than, like, you know, Miranda would. But she's definitely sporty in build and frame. Is this going where I want it to go? Like, is this actually, does it feel like it's what I'm going for? Maybe, let's see. Let's add some more muscle to her. See, I hate that it jumps so, like, the dramatic leap from, like, no tone to, like, it I don't know. I get it, but, like, I wish it wasn't a thing. I wish it wasn't a thing. I wish there was more of a slow build up to, like, muscle tone in here. But it is what it is. I'm wondering, how do I like that? Maybe I should increase this a little bit. I just feel like she should have a little bit of a softness to her form. How do I feel about it? I think I'm okay with it, honestly. Maybe we could decrease the muscle just a tad. Yeah, I think that's gonna be as good as it's gonna get, honestly. So we'll just stop there. I'm gonna change up her skin color as well. I was thinking she would have more of a warm, dark skin tone. I really like that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this. All right, let's change her eye color. I don't know if I've said this before, but I absolutely hate the eyelash here, like this chunky eyelash. I wish now that was like an option to remove those. Do y'all know what I mean? If I was gonna put eyelashes, which I do think I'm gonna give her eyelashes, I actually prefer the new ones that we've gotten. Well, I say new ones, but we've had them for a while, but you know, the eyelashes that came with the update that we got last year, or whenever we got the Love Struck pack, whenever that was introduced. Was it last year? I like those a lot. Let's change her chin. There we go. I actually don't really have a problem with her nose, but knowing me, I'll probably change it just a little bit. Right now, I just try to get the general outlook of the face itself before I actually delve into detail mode and actually start, you know, like creating more edits within the face. That's just how I do. I think she would have probably a more, slimmer eyebrow. Okay. I mean, it's coming along to get there. But her face feels too... I kind of feel like, yeah, she would have a much more longer face. Let's see. Okay. And then for her nose, I'm not really vibing now with the nose. See, this is what happens. Once I start making adjustments to the face, it's like some things start forming together in my head. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. Also, I think I've talked about this in my cast / CC recommendation video, but I really like to fill out this personality panel first so that I can kind of get the vibe of the sim. Do you know what I mean? And it feels like it kind of starts putting itself together in terms of what the sim is going to look like and everything. I don't feel like there's really a right or wrong way to create a sim. I feel like it's so personal to everyone. But that's just kind of how I like to do things. I also like to kind of see that there's like a nice profile curve in the face whenever I'm in detail mode, so that's why I always kind of wait before I jump into details, because sometimes it's not exactly where I would want it to be. Sometimes it is. Similarly to Min-Jun, Lauressa would also have a very alternative streetwear style. I don't know, I just see that as like both of their vibes. Honestly, now as I look at their clothing options, it just feels more like just a laid back kind of a grungy, but kind of like just a really cool streetwear style. I mean, you know. So I think that's the vibe. That's the vibe that we're gonna go for, or aim for rather. I feel like I'm having a difficult time though getting tops, so maybe if I move to like the bottoms, specifically I'm thinking of some bottoms from the high school years pack, as well as I think it's a kit. think it's the Moonlight Chic kit that I'm thinking of. It's these ones. I think she should either have these pants or maybe these ones. Which one do I like better? I don't like how high though these pants from the Moonlight Chic look. I guess those are the same way, honestly. Let me try these out. Oh, there's some camo ones too. I don't know how I feel about that. I think purple is kind of her color. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's take a look at the tops too. I'm going to filter it just with the I think they're young adults, so I don't really feel bad getting stuff from the high school years, because, like, you know, who cares. But I'm gonna filter it to just Moonlight Chic and the high school year stuff, because there's some, I feel like there's, the vibe is in this. The vibe is in these packs for sure. So let me see if I can find what I'm looking for exactly. Maybe it is this style. Yeah, something kind of like this. Yeah. Oh, that looks so good on her skin tone as well. Maybe I should change the pants to different colors so that it's not so... Oh yeah, I like that. Also, I think I want to add a tattoo like here on her torso. Let me see. I put one on her arm, but yeah, I'm kind of vibing with it being on her stomach as well. How is this? Okay, how is that considered though? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna fight you on it. I'm just saying, how is it considered? It is what it is. It just is what it is, mate. Alright, so I think this looks like this is her. Like, I feel like I also did some changes too on her face. Like, I changed her lip preset a little bit, and yeah, I think she's pretty. Also, I was having such a difficult time with her hair. Maybe I should do this color instead. There's something about this that looks like it's graying almost. I think it's just how the black is showing up, so I think I'll just do this one instead. But she also has some gauges too in her ears. I think she looks lovely. Let me also make sure I get some fingernails on her. Would she be the type to have, I mean, they're running a spa type center, gym fitness center, but I don't think that she's doing manicure and pedicures. Like, she would offer massages, and she would offer like yoga instructing, so I think we'll just keep it. Actually, no, I kind of want to do just a natural nail color. Let's see. These ones, I've been really enjoying using these in place of like a natural nail color look, if that makes sense. So we'll do that for that one. And then we also want to give her some rings. I could definitely see her having like several types of rings on, so I'll put those on her finger. But also she has to have her engagement ring, of course. Would they have like a flashy one? I don't know. Is that his vibe? I don't think so. Let's do this one. I don't feel like she's a gold girly. I think she's more into silver, so we'll do that one. It's fine. I could have sworn that I think this is one from the Crystal Creations, and for some reason I thought that there was some that was like silver. And oh, here it is. Okay, we're gonna do that one. That's her wedding band. Let's get some socks on her feet, because like you need socks with your shoes. Hello. I think she's probably also gonna be into wearing sneakers. Let's see. I like these ones. These came from the Businesses and Hobbies as well, but I wish they had just like a true white swatch, because they don't. Like, what the heck? So maybe we'll have to move on to something different. Let's try these ones. These aren't technically tennis shoes or sneakers, but here we go. We'll do those ones. I like that. Yeah, I like her. I think she's so pretty. Okay, let's do another outfit for her too. And I think we will, there's one hairstyle where it actually looks like this hairstyle, but it looks like here it is. It looks like it's just pulled back into like just a regular ponytail situation. So I'm gonna change her top really quick. I feel like she would also kind of want to like show off her physique, because she's, you know, she's in the gym. Like, she's a gym girly, and she's, you know, but none of these are giving what I want them to give. I don't know. I kind of like this, but I wish that it wasn't sparkly. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wish it was just a plain, like, just plain top, but that's all right. Let's see. I kind of like this, but I'm not a fan of the color swatches. Like, I wish we had a variety of colors to choose from. I like this too. It's very cute. No, I'm not vibing with that. Let me turn off this as a filter and look at some of the other tops. Let's look at some tanks really quick, see what's going on. Kind of like something like this, or like between these two. So let me see if there's any plain swatches going on. There's some pink ones, blue ones. No. What about this one? Oh yeah, this is yeah. Okay. I like this. Let's stick with this. Do I like the purple, or do I like that one's nice too? Do I like the solid one? I think I like the solid. I think I like the solid one, and I think she should have some. I think she should wear these. No, I feel like that's so close to what she's rocking already, right? Maybe if she has some sort of I'm so picky. Oh, I didn't realize there was another pair of pants from this pack. Okay. Oh, I like that. It looks really good. Okay. Let's see the differences. Okay, yeah. Oh, I just exit. My gosh. Yeah, I like it. I'm vibing with it. It's fine. Alright, you guys, I've completed the new family that is going to be added to our rotation, and I changed Lauressa's last name to Beckett because I just realized they're not married, so she's not going to have his last name until they're married. So anyway, this is her outfit number 1 for everyday wear. Outfit number 2, I did change it, and I think this one looks better. I like this one. This is her formal outfit, her athletic wear number 1, number 2, and number 3. This is going to be more for their business. Her sleepwear, party, swim, hot weather, and cold weather. And then for Min-Jun, I'm still going to go through his outfits, even though I think I recorded making him a little bit more than Lauressa, but that's alright. So this is outfit number 1 for every day, outfit number 2, his formal wear, athletic number 1, number 2, number 3, his sleep, party, swim, hot weather, and cold weather. So now we'll go over to Rindle Rose and start renovating. Y'all, it's like the next day for me. I think because I have been playing for almost like 3 hours. I was kind of tired of hearing myself talk, and yeah, I needed a break. So time has passed. I know I'm not going to be able to get this video up on Friday, and I'm so sorry. Hopefully you'll understand. It'll probably come out in the weekend, but that's neither here nor there. I have finished their home, Min-Jun's and Lauressa's house. Now, here's the thing. When I loaded into this, I was not vibing with the aesthetic of their house that I was going for because, to be honest, I didn't know what I was doing. Also, when I finished decorating their house and I was looking around, I was like, this doesn't actually fit their vibe either. And then I also went ahead and built their small business, which is a gym / spa, and it didn't fit their vibe either. So I had to go back into cast and kind of remake them over, which I feel bad because this video is going to have where I originally made them, but you know what? Maybe there's some outfit ideas that you guys saw that you might want to try to implement. I don't know. But I'll show y'all them in a minute. Right now, I'm in world build mode because it is blizzarding in this save right now. It's still winter. And yeah, it's very, very snowy. So yeah, you wouldn't have been able to see this very well. So the vibe that I went for, well, I still maintained the pink and green color scheme, which I said that I would, but I had no idea. Like, I didn't want to do the shotgun style house because looking at the houses that it's on this strip, I mean, I guess you could argue that the Curley's home is that kind of shotgun style house, but not really. Not really. So I don't know. I wanted something that kind of felt more like Rex's home, and I think this is an okay job. Like, I think it's fine. I did my best, and yeah, especially on a small lot. I don't like building on tiny lots. So anyway, I wanted their house to feel a little bit more, at least on the outside, a little bit more of a Savannah style, like just have a bit of like or maybe like a Floridian vibe to it. And they're the only house on the strip that has palm trees in their front yard. But there's something about this house that feels very southern coastal. And if you know what I mean, you know, it has that vibe to it. And I think for them, they moved here. They want to keep the general aesthetic of the house the same. Like, I don't think that they're the type of folks that would change the exterior too much. And who knows, this could just be a starter house for them. But yeah, I'm going to take you on a little tour of this, and then I'm going to show y'all their small business. And yeah, I mean, y'all may see them too made over, but I'm not going to play with them in this episode. They'll have to be saved for another one, so I'm sorry. But yeah, so I finished up their house. I like it, and I kind of want to explain a couple of things, or at least my thought process on their situation. So the story that I have come up for Lauressa and Min-Jun is that they both met in Tomarang. Now, I don't think Min-Jun is from Tomarang. I think he is, like I said, they're both from San Sequoia, but they never knew each other until they went to Tomarang on like a wellness retreat. And I think when Lauressa went on this wellness retreat, that was when she discovered her love for like yoga, and I think it just put her on this journey of being a little bit more mindful and, I don't know, trying to just, you know, center herself. And so she went on a wellness retreat, met Min-Jun. They happened to both live in San Sequoia. So when they came back to San Sequoia, they started dating. And then one thing led to another. Min-Jun proposed. And yeah, it was just a very whirlwind romance. I think with the vibe of Tomarang being so beautiful and tropical, they're on a wellness retreat. And I think with all of that and they're both into fitness. It felt like a good time for Min-Jun to, I guess, pop the question to her. So, and good on him, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of the story that I had in mind for the two of them, like a more solidified story other than, oh, they lived in San Sequoia, moved to Willow Creek, want to open a small business. I think there's a little bit more to it. I think Min-Jun is probably financing the whole of the small business, and I think something that I feel like Lauressa would do on the side is like jewelry making. So I'm gonna have her have like a crystal creation desk thing, because I kind of want her to sell some jewelry and candles at their small business as well. And so I think for him, he just wants to take care of her. He loves her. But I think for Lauressa, she just is wrapped up in the emotion of it all. Like she loves this person, but like at the same time, I don't think she wants to feel committed to a relationship so soon, but she's trying to figure out how to either say that to Min-Jun or, accept this. So I think she's just a very free spirit and wants to still experience life. So the vibe of their house is very much Lauressa. So when y'all see Lauressa updated, it's very much her. I think Min-Jun was like, just decorate the house however you want, dear. I don't care. Do whatever you'd like. And so I think they have a collection of things they got from Tomarang, and she's decorated the house with those items like souvenirs and stuff, maybe antiques that they found while they were on their retreat. And yeah, that's how I wanted the house to kind of look, was to have this very bohemian, but also like a very Asian influenced style, just vibe to it, while retaining bits of the house, because I feel like this would be considered an older home in a older neighborhood, if that makes sense. I wanted the house to look like they're still unpacking things, and I wanted it to feel as if they're still in the process of moving into the house itself. Like, I think all of their energy went to renovating the gym and getting it prepared for business, and they've kind of put off, like, basically unpacking their own home. And they're still trying to do that. So yeah, I'm just taking y'all on just a very quick tour of the house right now. And yeah, it's a very simple build in terms of like the floor plan, I guess. This is an additional bedroom, and I figured I would put all of her crystal crafting stuff in this room. And have her just, make her stuff, and then she can put it up for sale at the fitness center. They also have a small back porch where I like to think she does yoga sometimes here. And their kitchen too I like their kitchen actually. So, when I first started decorating the house, and I really didn't know where I was going with any of this, it was a struggle, y'all. It had a very industrial look to it. Like, I used a lot of industrial style items, and it just didn't make sense. None of it felt cohesive. So I kind of went back and I redid some of the colors that I had in here. And yeah, I just feel like it looks more closer to not just Lauressa's vibe, and I guess also Min-Jun's in a way, but definitely more Lauressa. But I think it still, again, retains the old charm of the house. Like, these cabinets are old. They're not something that probably a younger couple would necessarily want to have in their house, but they did just move in. So they also have a basement because, again, this lot is so small. There's really not... There's not much to do, like, on the space, and I didn't actually want to have a second story. I liked the idea of them having a basement. So Their laundry is down here. The hot water heater, electrical panel, and everything is down here. I also added some gear from the Snowy Escape expansion pack to give the illusion that these folks are very well traveled. Like, obviously, I don't think that Tomarang is the only place that they've been to. I think they travel frequently. And I think when they travel, they also do a lot of like workout type stuff, hiking, rock climbing, etc. They're always on the go. They do have some of their own personal equipment down here, as well as some yoga mats. I think they both like to do yoga together, as well as work out together. And then this is a secondary bedroom and bathroom down here. Very spacious too. And there's nothing in here right now because, to be perfectly frank, I didn't know what to do with this space, because I'm thinking, well, if Lauressa does stick it out, then perhaps one of these rooms up here could potentially be converted into a nursery if they want to have children. I usually like to see if they get a want to have children and fill it out first before I make a decision on whether I want the family to have kids or not. So yeah, I mean, that could be potentially a bedroom for them downstairs in the basement. I know that seems a little weird. And then maybe but then again, I don't know. They may not stick it out. And then again, they may get a roommate, which I did think about that too. What if there was a roommate situation going on where they lived down here and have like their own private bathroom and stuff? And, I did say that the tattoo artist that I will eventually end up putting in Willow Creek will know these folks. So maybe this is a good starting spot as far as living somewhere goes for that sim. As they try to find somewhere else to live. Maybe Min-Jun and Lauressa are like, just stay with us for, a few months until you get things together, until your tattoo shop is up and running. No worries. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Actually, yeah, I like that. I may end up doing that. So they may get a roommate at some point. But yeah, this is their house. And I really like it. Like I said, I wanted to go for very southern coastal vibe with the palm trees and the agave plants and such. And I just feel like they would be the type to keep this the original. I don't think that they would change any of the exterior of the house, but I do think they've done a lot of work inside in terms of painting the house, more neutral tones, and then of course adding their own furniture pieces in here to make it feel like their own. So now we're going to pop over to their small business. I'm still going to stay in build mode instead of live gameplay, instead of live mode, just so that we aren't bothered by the terrible snowstorm that's happening. So we made it into the Willow Creek strip, the town part. I think this is called Crawdad Quarter. I did a save file tour recently, and this was one of the strips that I showcased, but now I can't even remember the name. I'm fairly certain it's called Crawdad Quarter. But this is the fitness center, and like I said, if their house, at least in the interior, reflects Lauressa, then this mostly, if not everything, reflects Min-Jun, or at least how Min-Jun is styled now. So forget the old. This is, yeah, you're following. And I'm so sorry that I did that, but it's like, sometimes you make a sim and then it's like, as you keep looking at them, you're like, I don't know if I'm vibing with this anymore. Or even sometimes it's as simple as like what I did, and you're creating the environment for them to live in, and it just doesn't feel like it's a good match. And so one or the other has to change, and I decided to just change the Sims around a bit versus their environment, because I was really liking how their house was coming out. So anyway, the gym is called Moonstone Fitness. I imagine that has something to do with Lauressa. I think she probably picked the name. I don't think Min-Jun was very tied to the name. I think he was just like, I need to open up a gym. I'm an entrepreneur and I don't really care about that type of stuff. I just need to open up a gym and start making money. So the gym itself was pretty expensive. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Of course, I had to cheat to get them some money, but that's neither here nor there. In this story, Min-Jun is the one that's financing all of this. So anyway, it's set up, as far as the small business goes, as just a typical gym, with the exception of spa-related activities have been added. So when you first enter into the lot, there's this sort of makeshift reception area, but this is actually just a bar. We've got check-in kiosks here for one-time entry. I think I set the pricing to like 25%, so it may be a little expensive, but you know what? The old gym is no longer here, so you're going to get one-on-one treatment at this facility and mentoring too, because that's a service that Min-Jun is offering for folks to do like fitness mentoring, etc. There's 2 restrooms here on the main floor. They both are identical to each other. On this side of this hallway are changing rooms. And then if we go out back into the main floor of the lot, through here is basically Lauressa's yoga studio. So this is where she would hold all of her classes and such. Enough to teach 6 Sims, which I figured that would be, that's a fine number, you know, I think. Not too much. Behind here, I just put like a fish tank and aquarium. And then this room, I haven't done anything with it yet. I'm thinking this is going to be the more administrative portion. But then again, I did think too, well, if I want her to have a crystal shop, then perhaps I can just convert this part of it into a crystal shop separately. I know I can't do 2 businesses on one lot and have them both running, but I think I can just add a additional activity to have customers purchase items. So naturally they'll route to this section of the gym to purchase items. And I think I may do that. I like that. So I think for now I'm going to keep it empty. I have it blocked off from the public so they don't come in here because there's nothing for them to do. And then if we go upstairs, this is some overflow gym equipment. And then this is a more, I guess, private room. Like I said, it's not a terribly large gym. I mean, it's definitely, I think Min-Jun had a vision of it feeling very exclusive and private, but perhaps opening up something like this in San Sequoia was a lot more expensive than doing it in a small town like Willow Creek. And maybe he's aware that Willow Creek does have some fairly wealthy citizens, so he just felt like this was the best choice for him. Through here are the massage area where Lauressa would do massages. I have her assigned to do massages, and at some point I'll have them hire another person to also assist with that, as well as someone that will help in personal training. And then on this side it's just like a waiting hallway through here, because through here is the sauna. Oh, yep, that's the sauna, and that's pretty much their gym. Oh, and there is another bathroom up here with a shower. It's just a single-use bathroom, so only one toilet is in here. But yeah, that is Moonstone Fitness. And also one of the reasons why I did pick that name, Moonstone, I mean, it does fit because I plan on Lauressa getting into gemology and stuff. But the sign for the spa day stuff, it to me could be interpreted as like a very abstract painting of a stone or something, just because it's a simple circle. And so that's why I picked Moonstone, because I figured, well, maybe that's what it could pretend to be, as a stone of some kind. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with the build. I mean, I know it's not like a super ornate thing, but I'm really satisfied with the build. And like I said, I do like the idea of creating a separate crystal shop / candle shop for her, so that there will be more money to, you know, generate through this business, but also an additional place for my Sims to come and visit, that I guess is a little bit more aesthetically pleasing to the eye, or at least to me it is. But I think also seeing this just further encourages me to, I don't know, like remake a lot of other lots. So again, if you guys are still with me watching this and that is something that you want to see, I could definitely dedicate a whole video to just rebuilding lots for this Let's Play, because I think that would be really fun. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys their little makeover, and then I think we'll end off the video. Alright, so this is Min-Jun now. The only thing drastic that I think I changed with him is essentially his clothing options are now either black, gray, or white, with the exception of maybe like blue jeans or something. And then I also gave him longer hair. I don't know why I did that, because it's not to say that I didn't like the short hair. I did like the really short buzz cut hair, but then I don't know, I wanted him, because I think Min-Jun has like, I think he's supposed to have like a Korean background. I wanted him to feel a little bit more like I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, I wanted his vibe to feel like the Ichion Arrivals kit, but with like a little bit more edgy. And I didn't really feel like the buzz cut look flowed with that. So yeah, he that's him now, but everything else is pretty much the same. Now Lauressa did get a change in all of her ensemble. I think the primary color that I used a lot for her was purple, and now she has a lot of warm tones, yellows, etc., some like warm neutrals and stuff like that. But I also changed the color of her hair, and I also changed her hairstyle. So I think she probably dyed her hair. Obviously her eyebrows are still black, so it's not her true hair color, but regardless, she looks great. I just wanted to have the gold clasps in her dreadlocks to match her jewelry choices, because I literally said in this video, she's not a gold girly, she's just not gonna wear it. But then as I was changing her outfits, it made sense for her to have gold jewelry because it complemented the outfits that she had. So yeah, her hair has changed. I may change it, like, you know, her style, depending on how often I play with this particular family, this particular household. Her hair may change, the color may change, maybe the style, I don't know. Since there is a sale going on, I do really want to purchase the Life or Death EP, because I don't have it, and that's one that I did want, so I think it would be a good time to purchase it, maybe take a look at what hairstyles are in that. So she could get a new one, I don't know, but I really do like this dreadlock. I think it looks really great. So yeah, that is the, I guess, Park and Beckett household. Where is he going? Oh, he's getting something out of the vending machine. I did put vending machines out here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Yeah, and I think we're gonna end things off here. So let me know, you guys, if you'll like this video. Let me know too if maybe seeing a video dedicated to just building some of the newer lots is something that y'all want to see, or if you would rather just me build it off screen and do a tour. I'm fine with doing that. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching this, and I hope that y'all have a wonderful weekend, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Bye.